Today, I want to talk about my personal story, and I thought I had the perfect life. At least that's what everyone told me. I have a degree in psychology. I worked as an educator for many years. I was doing something meaningful, helping people, being there for others, and I really loved my job. And from the outside, it looked like I had everything figured out. People used to tell me, "You're lucky, you have a good job, you have a stable job, you're doing something very important." And I believed it. I really did. And I thought, this is it. That's the life I'm supposed to live. But at the same time, something inside me didn't feel right. Because even if everything looked perfect, my life didn't feel like mine. I didn't felt fulfilling. I was always busy. I was always tired. I'm always giving to others. And slowly I stopped having time for myself. And the truth is, I needed more. But how? Because I felt wrong, because I felt ungrateful. But not because I wanted more, but because my parents helped me for the money, with the money for studying. But inside me, I wanted more freedom, more life, more possibilities. And one of my biggest passion is traveling. So I love feeling free. I love discovering new places, new version of myself. But I didn't have time for that anymore. So I was inside a box, inside a loop, and my life became work and recovery from work. That what was it. But I started telling myself, maybe this is normal. Maybe this is what being an adult means. Until my body said, no, stop. And I started getting sick, tired all the time, low energy, no motivation. I cried a lot, and I didn't understand why. Because I was doing everything right. But inside, I wasn't okay. I didn't feel right. And that's when I realized something. I wasn't just tired, I was burnout. Not just from work, but from a life that didn't feel aligned with me anymore. It's like an awakening. And that moment changed everything because for the first time, I stopped ignoring how I felt. I started asking myself real questions about my life and about my feeling, my emotions. Is this really the life I really want? Is this how I want to feel every day? Is this all there is for me? And the answer were hard, like a slap in my face, because they mean one thing: something had to change. Absolutely. I can't ignore it anymore. So that's when I found network marketing. I know I wasn't convinced at the beginning. Absolutely not. I had so many fears, so many doubts. I was afraid of this new world. I didn't fully understand it, but I saw something. I saw possibility, the possibility to change my life and to be really happy. A way to create an extra income at the beginning, a way to build something of my own, a way to get back control of my time. And I decided to try. I wasn't ready. I had no confidence, but I started. I didn't quit my job. I didn't risk anything because I do at the same time my job and this new path, this new opportunity. And I just gave myself a chance. I had to give myself a chance. So step by step, things started to change, not just financially, but mentally, or also financially and mentally, because starting from the first month, I earned some money. And I started feeling more in control, more aware, more connected to myself, to my dream, to my goal. I wasn't just surviving anymore. I was building something bigger for me, for my future. And that changed everything because for the first time, I could see a different future, a future where I had time, time to travel, time for myself, time to actually live. Not survive, but live. And today, my life is not perfect, but it's mine. And today I'm free, free to choose, free to move, free to travel, free to live my life on my terms. And the most important thing, I didn't start because I was ready. I started because I couldn't stay the same. And if you're watching this, maybe you feel something similar. Maybe you feel tired, disconnected, like your life is not fully yours. And maybe you're telling yourself it's normal, but what if it's not? What if that feeling is trying to tell you something? Because here's the truth. You don't have to stay here uh, to survive. You don't have to stay where you are. You can move. You're not a tree. You can move and change your life. You don't have to accept a life that doesn't fulfill you. You can create something different. You can build your freedom. You have to build your life. You can have more. But you have to decide because nothing changes if you stay in the same place. I'm not special. I didn't have anything figured out. I just decided that I wanted more for my life. And if you did it, if you I did it, you can do it too. You can create a life that feels like yours, a life where you don't feel stuck anymore, a life where you have time when you feel free, because it's possible. But it starts with a decision, and maybe this is your